she a nympho. I wanna fuck, baby, let me get your info. Let me know what you wanna get yourself into. Yeah, I know that you got some daddy issues.
How's it going, nerds? My name is Linkwood. In the last episode of Doki Doki Rain Clouds, the DDLC mod, Natsuki was being a big tsundere. And now, where we shall continue. I thought you technically did. Sayori said... He's right, I said it. This is all my fault. Well, maybe. But not for you, you know, you dummy. Alright. I quietly sigh. I wish I got compliments like those. No, now's not the time to act selfish. I've got to enjoy this moment. If Blicky is having a good time, then I'm having a good time. Yuri is done with the tea. She puts the set on the table and serves some tea to everyone. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Yuri's so mature. Blicky looks captivated and a bit intimidated. It's weird to see him acting like that. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... That wasn't called for. Yuri looks away, clearly hurt by Monika's comment. Why would she say that in the first place? Not like there's bad blood between them or something. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I can see Blicky carefully choose his words. This is irritating. I'm not angry, but it just hurts. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles. I'd give anything for Blicky to try making me smile that way. God, I keep thinking about this. Why is it so depressing? I should try having more happy thoughts. These negative thoughts keep popping in my head. I can't control them. So, what made you consider the literature club? Blicky is at a loss for words. Wonder what he's gonna say. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet. Sayori seemed really happy here, so he lied. Why does he do that? Is he really trying to get the girls' attention that much? That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I don't recall hearing Blicky saying he'd join the club, though. I know how he usually acts. He's just acting nice for now. Why do I appreciate him so much then? God, I must stop thinking about this. Stop! Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. He's not wrong. Monika's such an amazing student, but I think that's why the club is such a welcoming place. I love it. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. If only she knew how right she is. Not only did she make me enjoy literature, but she made a place I can enjoy, even if my enjoyment is just minuscule. Monika really is a great leader. I didn't mean to say that out loud. It was just a reflex. Seems like Yuri agrees with me, though. He slowly nods. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we can graduate. Right, everyone? That was impressive. Just for a moment, I forgot about all my sad thoughts. Her speech was really uplifting. I really admire her. Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! It feels good to see the entire group smiling and cheering. Blicky looks amused. I wonder what he's thinking right now. Does he think we're lame? Or maybe he appreciates the motivation? Or perhaps he's just thinking about the other girls. So, Blicky, what kind of things do you like to read? I've never even seen Blicky read. Answering this question is going to be tough for him. Well, he mutters quietly. Manga? I know someone who's interested in manga. I glance at Natsuki. She perks her head up from the book, opens her mouth as if she's about to speak, but then decides to stay quiet. I can't blame her. I know how it feels. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. No, I can't believe this. I had to literally drag him into this club, and he just agreed so quickly to start reading for Yuri. This is unfair. I'm trying my best. No, that's Blicky's choice, not mine. I can't just be that selfish all the time. My thoughts are all scrambled in my brain. I shake my head, and I keep listening to Blicky's conversation with Yuri. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. He hit a soft spot. There's nothing Yuri likes more than reading. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. She keeps talking about her love for books. I wish I could talk a bit more too. I love literature too, such a beautiful way to escape. But I usually feel bad when I'm done with the book, when I realize it was all fiction, when I realize life is how it is. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Yuri totally ignores Blicky. I feel sad for him. He's trying his best. Although I don't think he's ever read any horror books. He's just trying to impress Yuri. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. What a naive conclusion. Does she really think she's getting into people's minds? Really think getting in people's minds is that easy? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why's that? Well, she's reluctant to speak, as if she doesn't dare talk when Blicky is around. She's genuinely cute. Never mind. That's right, you usually write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were writing a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud, and give that back. So Natsuki's also a writer, right? Why is everyone so good here? I can't write a single good poem. Fine. I'm going to have a bit of fun. I'm allowed to enjoy time here after all. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. I put my hands on Natsuki's shoulders. I'm not cute! Blicky doesn't seem to care. He's too focused on Natsuki. Why is he acting like I don't exist at all? Is this all I'm worth? Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I'm just here, watching them talk. Maybe Blicky decided to ignore me. That'd be better for his health. It must be boring to stay with me. But here I am, thinking about the same things again and again. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. She looks away. Didn't you see an opportunity to show how talented she is? I don't think people realize all the lost occasions they had. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. To choose from of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I wish I could write about what I feel. How am I supposed to explain something I can't understand myself? I hope I'll become as good as Natsuki one day. Her poems may be cute, but she's always so expressive when she's writing. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. She's so shy. I know how great her writing skills are. I don't think Blicky would dislike her poems. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I want to read everyone's poems. Everybody looks at me, yet no one says a word. There's an awkward silence. We're all sitting at the table. Is it my fault? Did I say something wrong? Monica decides to break the silence. I wish I were brave enough to do that. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look surprised. I'm afraid I already know what Monica's going to say. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I don't want to do this. I'm gonna fail. Again. Blicky will hate me even more. I know I shouldn't overthink this, but I know I won't be able to do this well. Still, I've got to act confident for their sake. I try breaking the awkwardness. Yeah, let's do it! I feel so awkward. I'm the only enthusiastic one, but nobody looks cheered up. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Blicky? She gives Blicky a big smile, and of course he can't resist. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? I knew it. I'm sure he's gonna find an excuse to not join us, mostly because I'm already in the club. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made my decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I expressed my urge to cry. Why? Why is he so hurtful when I'm trying my best to make him a bit happier? I'm not the only disappointed one, it seems. The other girls all look sad. Blicky stares at us for a few seconds. He barely looks at me. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Blicky, you all... After a little bit of thought, he lets out a long sigh. I cross my fingers behind my back. Even if he doesn't care about me, please just let him stay with us. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club, and we'll see the responses in the next video. So have a great day, know you're beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, give it a like. Dislike this video, still give it a like. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Roll the outro.
Love it, girls across the nation, I don't eat this up. Babe, I know that it's your soul, but could you bottle it up? Get down to the heart of it, no, it's my heart. Your shit out of your love, don't make me tell you again. Woo! Love, love, love. Hey. Love, 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 love. I do it for love. Love, love, love.
Uh-huh. Do it for. Yeah. I do it for the love, yes I do. So you don't care about the money, well yes it's true. And I'm so blessed to be fulfilling my destiny. All material things could mean less to me. Only thing I ever could need is a Sarah B sample with a dope ass beat. And get the mic check, all the levels right. And if it's good then I'll be here for several nights. Cause the only thing